I'm not sure. Maybe I have to go. Mm. Mm. Hello, Renee. Hello, welcome. I had to go out a couple of times because of my phone, so I guess you couldn't hear me before, but now you can hear me. I think. Am I right? I just thought I'd go live again because I started working on a doll. Look, isn't this cute? I just found a picture and I thought it inspired me to then make this. Look at the feet. It has even got kind of like boots, not boots, but shoes. And then these are socks and her legs, and even tried to make a little bit of a knee. Doesn't isn't very can't see it that much, but yeah. So now I'm kind of putting on a dress. It's gonna be the waistline of the dress, and I'm gonna work it up, and then I'm gonna work down like that and have it curly. Loud and clear, good. I work so hard. Hard. Thank you. Well, yeah, I love it. I was sitting here and I'm just, oh, what shall I start with? Yesterday after the live, I don't think I did anything of crocheting. I went inside and sat in the recliner and I thought, now I have to do some schoolwork. So I did, but I fell asleep in between. But I managed to finish my schoolwork. Uh, just about. And then the dog started, howling. So I needed to take him out for a little walk. No, not a walk, but he had to like take a leak. You are repairing walls and painting. Oh, that's fantastic. I mean, you love those things, so I'm sure it's going to turn out fantastically. Maybe you should come and do a little work on my house. Well, now my walls are good, actually. Well, not my bathroom wall. I have to do something about that. But that's for another time. Thinking maybe in October, I will have some people working, changing my bathroom. The wall, one of the walls in my bathroom is falling out. Well, the tiles have loosened a bit because of all the rain that we had last year, but it's been like that for a year, so it probably can hold for another 5 6 months, hopefully. And then I will hopefully, probably change my entire bathroom. Well, not my entire, the flooring, the main floor is gonna stay as it is because those tiles are very good and they're white. I actually wanted dark gray or black tiles, but then I remembered, no, I don't wanna. I wanna see the cucarachas, the cockroaches. I don't wanna step on them. Ooh, I'm afraid of the cockroaches. Don't like them. So yeah, I don't love the process, just the results. Yeah, that's different with crocheting. We love the process as well, right? It's so nice. Of course, sometimes if it takes a lot of time, especially knitting big projects, that can also be a bit tiresome. But mostly, it is so much fun working on a crochet or knit project. I could never do a house project like that. Actually, in the first apartment that I bought, I actually did some painting. I painted the walls in the living room and the hallway and the kitchen. I did that myself, but I was much younger. When I was younger, so much younger than today, then I did it. Now, nowadays, no. I prefer to pay people to do it. But then I have to wait a little because I can't just empty my wallet, or more than empty my wallet. I have to be careful. I have to make sure that I have enough to do the job. Of course. I'm in my grandson's room while he's at school. Oh, okay. So you're working on his room. Well, he's gonna be happy when that room is done. Then I guess. Here we go. Can I see which? Yeah, this is the front loop. Yeah. This is great. I'm now leaving some front loops so I can make the skirt or the bottom part of the dress. I gave my principal the hat yet today, and she was very, very pleased with it. And actually, she wanted a bigger one, even though, well, the small ones seemed too small. I don't understand how a baby's head could be that small. I guess it wasn't correct. I'm not sure, but I took out phone outlets we don't use and plastered the holes. I grew up poor. We did everything ourselves. Yeah, that's cool. Hello, Erin. Welcome in. That is so nice of you. What is nice of me? I don't remember what I said. I speak, and it comes in this ear and it goes out the other ear. I am working on a doll, people. I wanted to make a doll, but I didn't have any inspiration. So I went to what? To Instagram. Where did it go? Where? Oh, here. No, the doll is gone. I searched for Plushie doll, and then let's see. There was this doll showing up. Yeah, this doll showed up. This here with a lilac dress, and I thought, now I'm inspired. Let me make something like that, more or less. So I haven't looked at it more than in the beginning, but I've done kind of the same. Just another purple color on the shoes, and these have shoes. These have these are shoes, but these are just straight down as a normal fit that you would make with the doll, and different figures. But I like it when they have the shape of shoes, and I'm gonna try to make shape of the arm as well, with a hand. I mean, a little bit. And I'm not gonna make the dress the same. My dress is gonna be form fitted here and then go out, and then have these ruffles. So now it is. I think I should do some decreasing now, actually, so that the upper body isn't so big. Oh, the hat. Oh, yeah. Well, it was. She ordered it from me, so she paid for it, and so that was good. And she said, "How much do you want for it?" And I just said, €20. And then afterwards, I was thinking, is that too much, maybe? But I was thinking I did such a long process with it, making 3 different samples. But then I told her later, I think maybe 20 is steep. That's too much. No, 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 no. So she gave me 20. So that's good. Hopefully, it's going to be worn, if not as a newborn, at least as a 4 months old baby, I hope, I guess. Thank you. Yeah, it's pretty cute. Coming along. First, when I came here, started combining it, I was thinking, it looks a little bit like Pinocchio, right? No strings that holding me. La, 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 la. I don't see many dolls like this. So, yeah, I'm going to be pleased with this. I'm sure. I'm sure of it. Erin says, I had my foot surgery, been adjusting to that. Oh, did it go well? Sorry, I missed some of your lives. Yeah, because you've had that surgery and stuff. Hi, Annette. Yeah, live today again. Loving it. Yeah, I just thought, let me go live because look, Annette, look what I'm making. I'm making a doll. Just found out that I wanted to make, well, I have been thinking for a while that I wanted to make a doll. I didn't know how to, but I found a pictures that got me inspired, and then I just went ahead. And then I remembered that when I made the troll that I have at school, I made the feet so that they are shoes or feet and not only straight down. So they have the shape of a foot. I really dig that. I like it. Like it. Yes, it went well. I haven't had any pain. Oh, that's good, Erin. I'm surprised after all they had to do. Yeah. Oh no, I'm gonna decrease here. I forgot my decrease. There. I'm just making this up as I go. It's not a pattern. So we'll see how it ends up in the end. I'm going to decrease a little bit more, but not too much. Annette says, you are fantastic. Oh, thank you. Renee, I went to a fiber festival yesterday. Yeah, you did. And watched Shetland sheep being shared. Yeah, you got to see that? Cool. That's true. You talked about that yesterday. That's so nice. You've never seen that before, I guess. So it was the first time? Probably. And Annette, where are you now? Are you still at Uddevalla? Or have you come a bit further? Are you staying there until tomorrow, maybe? At the cabin? Hello, Deborah. Welcome. Welcome back. It's good to see you. And hello, everybody, she says. It's been a long time since I've been gone, but I love this show. You all have a great day. Thank you. The same for you. First time in person, yeah, that you saw the sharing of the sheep. Great. So yeah, I am working on this here. This doll. Getting Pinocchio vibes for the moment, but it's gonna be a girl doll. I'm gonna have the skirt going out here and wavy. Trying to figure out how I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna do first. I'm gonna just do one regular single crochet. Then I'm gonna do 2 single crochet in every stitch, and then I'm gonna do again 2 single crochet in every stitch. I think that will make it wavy. I'm not sure. I may have to take it up and do it again. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe I should leave this. No, I could do a little bit more because I haven't gotten to this armpit yet. So it can be a little bit longer. Actually, oh my goodness. The dog that I'm taking care of, Dino, well, late last night, I was sitting in my recliner preparing for work on my computer, and I just fell asleep. And then I heard him howling, "Oh!" And I just, what? Why? He hasn't done that before. So I thought, well, maybe he just has to pee. So I took him out to pee, and then put him to bed again, or whatever. And then I fell asleep after some time, and woke up this morning, did everything that I should do, gave him food, and went to work. And then I got a phone call, but I didn't answer it because I was in class, of course. And also, I don't like taking phone calls if I don't know who it is, because there are so many scammers or publicity or whatever. But since I didn't answer, it got disconnected because I just put it off. Then they wrote me a message on WhatsApp. It was from the community, those who are in charge of the community here where I live, and they told me that the neighbor had called them about my dog. Well, not my dog, but a dog howling in my apartment since last night. And I'm just, what? Well, he howled a little bit last night, but then I didn't hear anything during the night. He sleeps in another room than I, but I think I would have heard it, but I wasn't sure. And then it had been howling the whole day today, so they were worried maybe something had happened to me. And I'm just, no, nothing happened to me, but I just had to go straight home and find out about the dog and stuff. He was perfectly fine. There wasn't nothing wrong with him or anything. And I haven't still not found out which neighbor it was. One was at home, it wasn't her. The other one that I was asking was not at home. So I'm going to go over there in a little while to ask if it was her, and asking how the howling was, if it was a lot or what. Because if it is a lot, then one of two things. Well, now it's a little late for today, but I was thinking first I have to give him to somebody else because he can't make all of this noise. But if it's not a lot, then he can still be here, and tomorrow I'll be home at 2:30. Well, I got home at 2:30 today as well, more or less. I should have gotten home at 4, but I said I just have to go because the dog is howling. They've written me a message and blah, blah, blah. So I did the rest of the work at home. We were going to do a task online, so it wasn't a big deal. But I was thinking I had to leave him with somebody else. But I first had to find out if he was howling the whole time. And if he was howling the whole time, I'm thinking of putting him over in my bedroom tomorrow and letting him be there, because that's further away from that neighbor, and this neighbor hadn't heard anything. So yeah, and I was hearing somebody howling, but it wasn't my dog. Well, it's not my dog. Erin says, my dogs used to howl only when the train came by our house. Yeah, I don't know why he howled. Like, well, yesterday I think he wanted to go to the bathroom. But other than that, no, don't know. And I went out with him this morning, so he did go to the bathroom. And when I came home at 2:30, we went straight out. And it wasn't like he was, he was jumping up and down with joy, cheering on that I was home. But it wasn't that he had to be like just outside the door. So it went well. And I filmed him a little. I let him run a little with a long leash. And actually, I was throwing a ball. I have this kind of apparatus where I throw the ball. And I threw it a little bit too long because I had the long leash here. And then he just went for the ball and I threw it a little bit too long. So the leash scratched my foot, my ankle. So I kind of got it burnt. It burned my skin. I didn't start to bleed, but I can feel the yeah, the intensity of the scratch. I think I could have let him loose, but I don't want to do that because I've been an advocate for people have to have their dogs in a leash. I've been advocating that for some of the neighbors here all the time. You have to have the dog in a leash. You have to have your dog in a leash. So I do not want to be the person that lets this dog loose, even though there was nobody around. You never know when they can show up. Now I'm going to let this be, and I'm going to start the arms. Let's see if I can find the other end here. Probably separation anxiety, yeah. Or also, I was thinking, ooh, I think some of his toys were upstairs. The toys that he likes the most were upstairs. So I guess that wasn't the best. I think. Now for the hands, I'm going to try something I'm not sure will work. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's too much. Probably way too much. But I'm going to do it anyways. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I should have increased. Should have increased. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then the 10th, and then the first. I need the stitch marker. Where is it? Where is the stitch marker? There it is. This is going to be a test on how this is going to work. I am really not sure how it's going to work. I think I'm going to increase a little bit more. Every fourth, maybe. Maybe these hands are going to be huge. Maybe they're going to be way too huge than they should. Hello, Vicky. Welcome back. And Robin, welcome. Welcome so much. Let me see, a little increasing there. Oh, I'm not sure this is gonna work. Not sure. Now I'm gonna do a lot of decreasing. If this works, I have to make one straight away because if not, I will forget how I did it. A little bit more. 1, 2, and decrease. These hands are going to be huge. 1, 2, and decrease. Gonna be boxing gloves. Oh, the same, Vicky. Good to see you too. Oh, Vicky, look what I'm making. And Robin, it's gonna be a doll. And look at the shoes. They even have shape of a shoe or a foot. It kind of gives me the vibe of Pinocchio at the moment. It's gonna be a girl, a girly doll. Come on, there. Thank you. Thanks, Vicky. I was just thinking, oh, I want to make a doll. I want to make a doll, and I want to make a doll, and then I never have. But then suddenly, yeah, I'm just gonna text Rosie to tell her that I'm live. I forgot to do that. I normally do that because she wants to know. Oops. I have gone live. Just so you know. Oops. Boxing gloves. These look more like boxing gloves than hands. I guess they are way too big. I was thinking to do this and then sewing in here and here, so they're kind of like three fingers, but I made it way too big. This is not proportionate at all. It's even bigger than the shoes. I'm gonna go back and see if I can do it again and not increase as much. The last round of increasing, then I'm not gonna do that. Hopefully that will work. Yeah, the colors are great, right? I really agree. And Robin says, how cute. I can't wait to see the progress. And me neither. And I just thought, oh, I want to go live so I can show this to the people, to my community, to you guys. Yeah, I was saying that I was filming. I filmed a little when I took the dog out for a walk. So that's going to be my next vlog, that I throw him the ball and, you know, showing me my house, not from the outside, but not my house, but the building complex here where I live, but from the other side, up towards the hill and the village up there, because that's a good place to go with the dog, to walk the dog on that other side. Whew. Where did I? Oh, here is an increase, it seems like. So maybe if I, or was it? No, that was not the increase. That was the decrease, I think. So I need to go back another round. Hi, Rosie. Yeah, did you see my message? I just remembered, oh, I didn't tell Rosie I was going live. I thought about it when we talked earlier. Just as I didn't write anymore, I was thinking, maybe I should tell her I was thinking of going live. I hadn't decided yet. And then I forgot when I thought I'd go now. Look, Rosie, I started doll. It's going to be a cute doll. Look at the feet. It has the shape of feet and socks. And this is, of course, the knees. And then some, I don't know, underwear or whatever. And then this one, or it's a biker's underwear. And then this is going to be a dress because I'm going to attach here again and make it ripply, yeah, a wavy skirt, hopefully. So I've left this because I wanted to try and work on the arms, so the hands. I wanted to try to get a shape of a hand. I may have to do it in some other way, like I've done with the feet, like chain 5 and go from there. But I wanted to try this. So let's see now if this is gonna work when I don't have so much increase. There. Okay. So let's say we've finished the increase. This was 10, and then we did another round. Yeah. And now we don't do any more increase. We just do a round. Hopefully that will be a better size of hand. Vicky says, Robin, you should see all Linda's other beautiful things. Her sweaters are beautiful. Thanks, Vicky. I don't have them. Well, actually, I have a lot of things in those boxes. Not the sweaters, though. Well, yeah, they're over there. Maybe I should take them out since you. Well, or maybe Robin has seen them. Have you? I don't know. Or are you new, Robin? I think you've been here before, haven't you? Or is it that another Robin? And Rosie says, I just watched a long documentary. Thanks for the message. Oh, yeah. You're welcome. You're welcome. Have you been there before, Robin? And did you see that my things already? Now I should try to decrease. Maybe not as intensely as I did earlier. Mm-hmm. No, I think that's gonna be it with the decreases. This seems more like it. I think this is gonna be good. Let me just do a couple of rounds for the underarm, so we can see the difference between the arm and the hand. The hand is bigger than the arm, right? Of course, if you do this, it's not that big, but it is bigger. Oh, Robin has seen them and they're beautiful. Oh, just a few things. Okay, I can go get the squirrel and some of the things that I made yesterday, and like the plushies. Is that what you want to see, or do you want me to pull out some of the cardigans? What are you thinking, Vicky? Hello, Lori. Yeah, I just go live every day now, Lori, huh? Well, I thought, let me go live because I have something beautiful to share. I just got in the mood to making a doll. And look, I'm making a doll. Just found a picture of a doll and then I just got inspired and I started. So it's not a pattern. I think this is going to be way better. Look this here. If I squeeze this hand and I make a couple of stitches here, so it will kind of be like 3 fingers, I think this will be much better proportionate. A little big, but it must be a little big. I'm going to go with this. Annette says, oh, and to your question. What question? Lori says, I'm making a doll too, but it's a specific doll, so I have to follow a pattern. Yeah. Rosie says, I tried to send you an email, but it did not go through. Do you have a new email address? No, I don't. But it's been a long time since I've gotten emails from anybody. It's been staying since Renee sent me something. I don't remember what she sent me, but that was, I don't know, 2-3 weeks ago. And then I haven't gotten any new messages, emails there. It's on my other Mac though, so I can't check it right now. But thank you for saying that, Rosie, because that means something is wrong. I may have to check if they're gone straight to the junk mail. They shouldn't. Oh, you meant Lori. Oh, okay. So you didn't send me an email. Okay, but I had that I don't understand why I haven't gotten any emails there. I have on my work account, of course, but none on the on my personal account in the last 2 or 3 weeks. Looks fine to you. Yeah, it looks fine. Yeah, thank you. And Laura says to Rosie, I'll try to send something and I'll let you know if it says something. I'm thinking, is this gonna have, I think this dress is gonna have a short sleeve. I think that's gonna be easier for me. Because we're thinking, what should I do now that I get up here? I'm gonna combine all of the things. I think now I need to, well, a little bit longer. And I have to take some pink yarn on top. On top of the sleeve. Annette says, we have driven to Halmstad in a fantastic flat at a fantastic spot. 150 meters to walk to the beach. Oh, typical with sand and tall grass. Actually, we could look over to Denmark. Yeah. So now you're pretty close to Denmark. Even though it's not that part of Denmark that the wedding is going to be. It's going around, right? And then up again. Let's see. One more round and I will change color to the pink again. Well, Annette, that's awesome, says Vicky. Sounds absolutely awesome, yeah. Being so close to the beach. I bet, Annette, either you have already been in the water or you're going in. Because you are a Viking. Annette is a Viking. She takes a bath if it's below 0. No, I don't know about that, but in wintertime, she takes a bath. Yeah, pink. I have to go find the other end now. Down here somewhere. Here we are. Should go back one. There. And I want to have it, maybe I should go with a half double crochet, actually. That seems like it's a little bigger or whatever. Maybe I should go half double crochet in the front loop. I'm thinking that's gonna be cool. It's gonna be even kind of like it's draped or like it's standing a little out. Hopefully. Maybe I should increase a little, like I did on the trousers there. I increased 4 times. I should do that. Let's go back again and increase a little. There, oh, there. Maybe 3. So 1 here, an increase. And then in the last stitch here, we will have an increase also. There we go. And then we'll go over to single crochets again. Kind of a little puff sleeve. Oh. Laurie has sent you a label test mail, Rosie. And Laurie says to Renee, sorry, I forgot to show you a sweater last night. So Rosie got the mail and sent you 2 back. Just to try. So hopefully you've gotten them, Laurie. I have to cut this off. Today I brought out, look, all of my scraps, or most of them, that I have in a drawer. Because I haven't got any more, you know. And we need some scraps to put in these plushies that we're making. You know? Is this big enough? I mean, long enough? Look! And then the front. Oh. Gonna be so good. Gonna be so cute. One more round. Or not. No. It's gonna be way too long. So let's cast off here. Cast off? Well. There. Put it inside. And I need to stuff it. Stuff the arm. Well, I need to make another one also. Oh no, I can't stuff it yet. I need to sew these fingers. That's what I thought, at least. Should I? Should I not? Should I do it with this yarn or should I do it with... I was thinking maybe I should use this so it seems a little bit like shade. I'm gonna try. See how that looks. First I was thinking black, but then don't know about the black. It was little. Well, let's see how this is gonna work. Should I start there? How should I do it? There maybe? Oh no. I don't have that long of a tail. It's gonna look like a lion claw. No, 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 no. I'm not sure about this. I'm really not sure about this. It looks like a lion's claw. No, no, no. Definitely not going to use another color. Should I do it? If I should do it, I would either go with black or with the same skin color, skin tone. Let me just cut this off. Whoa. Oh no. Difficult to find it. Hello, Pan. Well, I'm making a doll. So I'm working on the arm. And I was thinking about separating for 3 fingers. But I'm not sure. I'm just trying. See if it could work. Anyways, let me try with white. Oh, I mean the skin color. I'm kind of feeling maybe it should just stay like this. What do you think? Shouldn't it just stay like this? But if I'm just gonna flatten it. Yeah, I'm just gonna flatten it. No fingers, but flatten it so that it is a hand, because the hand is flat. The rest is round. Yeah, that's it. That is it. Because I've done that with the feet as well. I mean the shoes. I have sewn here to under and up and down 3 times or so, 4 maybe, so that they're flat. If I hadn't done that, they would be very bubbly. I mean, rounded. Thank you, Vicky. Yeah, I think so. Renee says, now I get a little rest before laundry. Oof, you never rest, but very good. Now you can rest a little. I'm going to start from the inside, so I will hide the yarn in here. And then I'll just flatten it. Working up and down with the same color, so it won't even be noticeable. Yeah, there we go. I have it inside again and hiding the rest of the yarn in there. Now we have to make one completely the same 10 single crochets in the magic, no, not the magic circle, but look, haha, yay, I'm happy. Because I'm happy, come along, tag along, clap along if you feel that. Trish, is there a Trish? Oh, Pen is Trish, right? Or am I right? Yeah, it just looked like lion paws. Becoming Emmy, you are Trish. Pleased to meet you. I'm Trish. Glad you showed up on my feed. Oh, thank you so much, Trish. I love that. Where are you from? I guess you're from the United States, but you know, I have this world map where I scratch off all of the countries and states that my viewers are from, if I know that, whether from that is. So if you're from a state or a country that I didn't scratch off already, I would love to do that. For my next vlog, that is. Connecticut? Connecticut. Already scratched off. But thank you. Yes, it's really coming along, and I was so amazed that last time Sandy from Ghana showed up on Thursday. So I posted my new vlog today, my vlog number 200. Woohoo! And there I kind of dedicated the Sandy unicorns to Sandy from Ghana. And I finally got to scratch off her country. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, and 10. It's a little much with 10, but I did it. Okay, and then double in all of them. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, and 20. And then there we go, and a stitch marker, please. And let's no, it snapped. Well, I don't care. I'm gonna leave it. It snapped. I don't have a tail there, but I'm gonna fold it over, so it doesn't matter. I can just sew it. It will not get destroyed. Teeny tiny. Well, yeah, I am making this doll. I've been wanting to make a doll for some time now, but I wasn't inspired. In my head, I kind of saw what I wanted, but when I see it in my head, it's all blurry. I want to make something, but I want to see a picture of something and get inspired. So I found a picture on Instagram. Probably gone again. That one with a pink lilac dress. Saw her and thought, I want to make something more or less like that. So I've done purple shoes, but darker purple. But I made shoes instead of just straight down, and then the white socks, and then the skin color. And the dress is going to be different. And yeah, the hair I don't know if it's going to be different or more or less the same. I'm going to just find out later. I'm not going to look at that picture and I got inspired. So now I kind of know what I'm doing. And that's so good. And Renee says, I'm going to try to make a video about my yarn festival day. Yes, you should. That's wonderful. Yeah, agreed, Vicky. I think the animals there made my day much better. Yeah, animals are soothing, right? It kind of relaxes you or whatever. This dog that I have here is just so relaxed. Well, no, not all the time. When I came home, he was jumping up and down with joy. And Annette says, haha, now I heard about me taking a bath. Yes, but today it was in an outdoors pool. 28 degrees in the water. Oh, okay. 28 degrees Celsius. That's warm. That's my temperature for going in the water. But windy and cold over the water. Oh yeah. Ooh, that's not good. That's no good. Okay, now it's decreased. Was it decreased all the way? Did I decrease all the way, or did I have one in between? Seriously? I think I decreased all the way. We'll soon find out if there was one in between or not. But aren't you? And I thought you were like you could go bathing in the winter. Am I wrong? Am I wrong about that? I think it's correct here. And now it was 1, 2, and another decrease. And 1, 2, or was it 3? Another decrease. 1, 2. Or did I decrease that? No, I didn't. I don't think I did. I think I did it correctly. The same as the other one. Trish has to run. Drop the thumb. Thank you so much. Thank you for the thumbs up. Yeah, be well. The same for you. Have a nice rest of the day. I guess your day has just started almost. Vicky says, please, everyone hit the thumbs up and show Linda some love. Oh, thank you, Vicky. Thank you so much. Yeah, there are 11 likes and 12 people here. This is amazing. It was so much fun yesterday. I mean, I had such a good time. And I'm going to have some more fun today. I mean, I'm having some more fun today. It's just been an hour, so we're going to go for another hour. I like to stay 2 hours. That's kind of what I normally do. I was kind of fabulating about with Sam from Australia that we should go live 24 hours straight. We never did. Well, I don't know if she did, but I didn't. I haven't done that. Is this going to be too small? It seems like I have kind of increased a little too much. Let me then let me then just increase 1. So it's going to be better. It doesn't matter if it's 100% alike or not. I have one leg that is longer than the other, don't you? A foot that is longer than the other. So if we have an arm that's a little fatter than the other or thinner than the other, who cares? That's life, right? Yes, we're symmetrical, but not 100%. If we were symmetrical like our face would look very strange. Like perfectly symmetrical. It's like, excuse me, this is creepy. And Pen says, I'm doing some knitting today. Oh, you are. What are you knitting? And Rosie is advising us to stretch and drink something. So let's do that. Let me do that at least. Thank you so much, Rosie. Knitting all day, yeah. Whichever arm is fatter, that's their dominant hand. Yeah, exactly. Ooh la la. And oh, I'm really happy about this here. It's not going to be so long until I can combine these arms on the rest of the body. Let me see the length of it. Yeah, I'm thinking now I must find the pink again. Where's that? Oh, here's the end. This is the end. And what was it? It was, well, first there, and then there, and then it was a half double crochet in the front loop. And I did 3 increases on the first round. I think I did it in the first stitch, an increase. Oh no, I did a single crochet. Half double there, half double there, half double there, and let's make that next one an increase, and half double there, half double there, and then an increase again. Come on. 1 and 2. Oh, I have one more here, actually. There. And now for singles. Singles or shingles. Oh, let me see now. Pen says, I'm knitting an Alaskan lace star scarf. That seems lovely. An Alaskan lace star scarf. Such a beautiful sound to that name. Not Anne? Oh, knitting an Alaskan lace star scarf. Oh, okay. It wasn't an Alaskan, but Alaskan lace star. What is Trish doing? I think I missed it. Mighty Pen is Janine. Janine. Okay, Janine. But is that correctly said? Janine? Is that how you say it, pronounce it? Thank you for that, because I'm only saying pen all the time. Genie. Ah, okay, genie. Like a genie in a bottle. And here we go. Finishing off this one. Putting this in. Taking off the stitch marker, and then for some yarn that we want to what happened? It locked itself. My cutter locked itself. I didn't mind you calling me Pen. Oh, okay. Pen, Genie. Yeah, here. Oh no, this one. I'm gonna flatten the hand. It seems like it's flat already. What? Which one is it? I kind of must be this one, but it seems flat already. Well, I have to flatten it for real, because if not, when I stuff it will get all balling up like a ball. We don't want that. We want it to be flat. Flat hand. Going up and down, working up and down. Upside down. It's snowing. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Here we go. Let's go inside. Oh. I've done it so tight it's difficult to get the needle in. There we go. Put all of this inside. And now I can stuff it a little bit more. This as well, both of them. Okay, let's find some magical scraps. Looks like worms. A white worm. I like these more than the thin yarn for filling, stuffing. There we go. Guess that's it. And then the other arm. A little bit more. Is this enough? I think I need a little more. Well, I can do the rest later maybe. Yeah, I guess that is good. That's okay. 2 arms. And then back to the body part. I think I am actually going to I'm gonna grab some of the plushies that I made yesterday, so I will find out if I want them crocheted in before that I don't flatten them and sew them. Actually, I've already done this, so I shouldn't. That means I shouldn't stuff them as much. Let's take something out. There we go. I think so. Am I wrong? Oh, let me go grab 2 of the plushies. You're gonna see the dog following me. Follows me all the time. He is so curious, wondering what I'm doing. Oh. Okay, let's see. Yeah, this will work. I was thinking if I did the crocheting on like this, that the arms would stand like that, but they don't. Look at this. I crochet this in like it's a total arm instead of these when they're very sloppy, that I bent them first and sewn them before I crochet them in. So I'm really thinking I would do this. Look at this. I made it yesterday. the Chip and Dale with a tail. Huh? Chip or Dale with a tail. Beautiful. Yeah, Dino. He's so cute. And I made a mini Dino yesterday. This that I made a lot of times before. It's got the same color as Dino and the same ears. What are you doing over there? Hva gjør du? Du kan ikke være der, skjønner du. Nei, ja, kan du komme her? I don't like it when the snout hits my... I don't like the wetness of a dog. I don't like. I can pet it, but I don't want to touch the snout or let him lick me. That grosses me out. Let me see what you write here. Vicky says, I get names all mixed up, trying to learn everyone's name. Yes, it's difficult, especially when it depends, but maybe if it's been a week or two weeks or something and you come back and then, what was the name? I think it was this. But for now, I'm managing more or less good. Sometimes I'm thinking, I think I've been here before. Is that right? Sometimes, mostly I'm right, but one time or another, I'm not. And Pan Genie says, thank you, Vicky. I had to change yarns twice to find just the right yarn. And sorry about the typos. My autocorrect makes me sound ridiculous sometimes. I don't like that autocorrect when it doesn't work. It's terrible. Yeah, I understand. That dog is a labradoodle. It is its own race or whatever it's called, but breed. But it's a mixture between a Labrador and a poodle. So it's a labradoodle. Yeah, he's really cute. Dino, skal du komme og hilse på? Skal du komme og hilse på? How should we... Can we see him? Can we see him here? Yo. He's so nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, but you can't... No, don't go sit down there. Go dit. Yeah, go dit. He listens. He does what I tell him to. Okay, he came around here now. Yeah, look at him, huh? No, but come here. Opp her, Sonja, så vi kan se deg. Yeah. And you want to play with my yarn? You cannot play with my yarn. You have your own toys. You can go play with your toys. Du kan leke med lekene dine. Ja, der borte. Der. Kan du gå leke? Oh, well, that was a little bit of a dog time. Where was I? Oh, arms. And thinking if I should put them on now or wait a little bit. No, I should put them on now. I think so. One seems a little longer than the other. I guess I should take more paint on this then, since I can have one sleeve that's a little longer than the other, right? That's perfectly fine. I was thinking about that on the socks as well, that I could do one sock that was a little bit further up than the other, but then I didn't. Jeannie says, I've seen those. Oh, he's cute. Oh, you have an American Bully. Yeah. Oh, my friend, another friend who lives here, she has an American Bully. Well, actually, two of my friends. And those American Bullies are sisters. Sister or brother? And brother? No, sisters. They're two girls. Vicky says, to me, he looks like a Scotty lab mix. But he is a labradoodle. Renee says, I am joined at the hip to my dog. Does that mean your dog is your shadow, Renee? Yes, I am always with her. An American bully, not a pit bull. Yeah, American bully. Not a pit bull, but American bully. Yeah. Where was I? A little bit more pink on this. One round of pink. La 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 la. Dum da dee da dee dum da dee dum da dee dum da. Okay. Am I around now? Oh, come on. Cutting off the yarn again, putting them in here. I think actually, well, no, it's not stuffed very much up here. So I'm gonna leave them not stuffed more than this. And let me see. I could take it in one more round and I'll take in every 4 maybe. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Decrease. 1, 2, 3. And the 4th is the decrease. 1, 2, 3. And the 4th is the decrease. 1, 2, 3. And the 4th is a decrease. 1, 2, 3. And the 4th is a decrease. And may the 4th be with you, because that's today. I learned that from Rosie. She knows about these things. Okay, and then for this round now, I will decrease also. 1, 2, and the 3rd is a decrease. 1, 2, and the 3rd is a decrease. And let's see now, is it a little bit more? 1 and 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. No, one more. Now, yeah. Okay. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, maybe I have to go more. Maybe I should. Should I start it before? I should have started before. Should have started before. One before. Because I'm not only going to attach 3 of these. I'm going to attach 4. 1. Oh, 1. Maybe I should actually. 2, decreasing on the back side. Yeah, what on earth am I doing? I am decreasing on the back side twice. This is kind of fabulous, I think. 3, and then the 4th. I'm just making this up as I'm going. I think I did a good job there. I hope I did. I'm not sure, but I think so. Okay, let's go back. 1, 2, and a decrease. And then 1. I should decrease now, because here I have to sew this on or crochet this on. Hopefully this will work. 1, and then we'll make this decrease thing. 2, and another decrease thing. 3, and then the 4th. Let's see. Yeah. Should have done it 1. I think I should have waited one stitch. Let me do that again. Okay. There. 1 more stitch before I start the sleeve. No, I mean the arm. Attach the arm. There. And then. And there. 1. And then for the decreasing thing, 1 and this. There. And another decreasing thing. And there. And then the 4th there. Yeah, that's better. Look, here we have it. I guess I should stuff it a little now. I'm just going to do a couple of stitches and then we'll stuff it. Actually, here we should decrease. No. Oh, I don't know. There we go. Let's stuff her with a lot of this scrap. Let's see what you've written here. Ooh, a lot of, I was so concentrated now. Interesting. Wasn't sure they made it international yet. Oh, the American Bully, you mean? Well, they have them here in Spain. It was a litter, and they just wanted to give them. Oh, they tried to sell them, but nobody wanted them. So one of my friends was cleaning the house of where it was, and they gave her one. And they asked, "Do you know someone who wants one as well?" And then she was thinking about another friend. But then when she came back, they thought, "Well, we want to sell it." But in the end, she just paid 50 euros for it, so it was nothing. Let me see. Renee says, I saw a baby sheep yesterday that was 1 week old. Oh, I wanted to stick him in my bag and bring him home. Yeah, you should. And when he grows up, you could just make your own yarn from him. That would be awesome, right? Yeah, lambs are adorable. I think I would have been tempted also, says Vicky. And Renee says, it was a Shetland. Even the grown sheep are little. Oh, that baby was puppy size. If you had a sheep or 10, you could have your own yarn. Yeah, as I'm saying. I had 2 Shetland sheep fleeces, says Vicky. And yes, Renee, they are a very small breed. So you had it? Do you live on a farm? So you had them on your farm? Shetland wool is wonderful to work with. Okay. They had alpacas too, much bigger. I love alpacas, says Rosie. The softest wool of all. And Vicky says, Rosie, I always made my own yarn until I moved to Michigan and my spinning wheel got broken. Oh. And they're cute, yeah. I bought some alpaca silk blend at the festival, says Renee. Yeah, sounds luxurious. And Vicky says, I also had an alpaca fleece. But what do you mean? Alpaca fleece? Is that you have like a bunch of them? Fleece? When I read fleece, I'm thinking of a fleece blanket or a fleece cardigan, fleece jacket or whatever. Alpaca fleece? It was so nice to spin. Oh, you had maybe the yarn or and you spun it. There is an alpaca farm down there where you can adopt one and you get first call on its fleece. Yeah, like the group, right? Because it says, no, Linda, I ordered them from the Shetland Islands. Ah. Let me see. Oh, I almost forgot. I'm going to stuff it with all of this crazy scrap yarn. Some is a bit small things that I've knitted or crocheted as well. I'm thinking it's going to be a lot of fuzz. Lots of fuzz. Keep pushing it. Look, some straps and stuff. Rosie says, in Austria, you can go hiking with llamas and alpacas. They can walk in the mountain. In Norway as well, there are plenty of farms that have imported llamas or alpacas. At least alpacas. I'm not sure if they're both llamas and alpacas. But sometimes when I'm there, I drive past an alpaca farm. They had different animals though, but I think lately, last years, it's been alpacas. Mm-hmm. You're eating too much. My doll is eating. You get the fleece and clean it and card it. Oh, the fleece. So it's the wool or whatever, right? But you call it fleece instead of wool. Then you spin it and then you ply it. I have a couple of Shetland lace whips too, says Jeannie Pat. I just got some shiplin yarn from a shop in Vermont called the Woolly Thistle. I'm making a Fair Isle hat. Cool. Nikki says, then you have yarn to knit or crochet with. And Renee says they have a great YouTube channel. Oh, really? Renee, I have heard of that yarn shop. They're so nice. Oof. Oof. I think this is going to be it for now. And I'll stuff the rest later, probably. Don't stuff the stitch in. Okay, put this aside again. And let's work the next round. Let me see. I think I should absolutely decrease again. So let's decrease here. And then go to normal. And then I need to decrease here. Decrease here. One normal, decrease again. And one normal. And decrease again, I think. And a normal. Another normal. decrease. This was a bit tedious, this work here. I have to concentrate on it. Normal and a decrease. Normal and a decrease. Normal, decrease. Normal and decrease. There. And phew. Normal. Okay. I could now go over to, actually I could go over to the skin color again in the back loop only. I'm thinking. But I should decrease when I do that. Yes, I'm going to do that. Because this is kind of like the t-shirt is on its end, right? And if I do the back loop only, the skin color, and then I take one extra round later with the red, the pink on the front loop only. Oh, I should do that first. And then, yeah, I should do that first. Linda, silly. Front loops only. Okay, I should take this also. Front loop. Front loop. And I'm not going to decrease on the front loops, but on the back loops with the skin color, I'm going to decrease. I feel like I'm speaking like an expert, and I'm not. I mean, I feel like I'm getting this. I'm kind of understanding how this works. And I actually haven't got a clue what I'm doing, but it makes sense. Isn't that crazy? How it just works? Vicky has to look at the yarn again. Yeah, oh, we read that. Vicky has been looking at e-spinners because I want to do more of my own yarn. Yeah, and if your spinner broke, Renee has not tried spinning. Can't take on more craft. Yeah, I get that with all of the walls and everything you're doing. I think maybe you need a little break. Just relaxing with knitting, some knitting and stuff. Vika loves the feel of the wool going through the fingers. My hands were so soft. Oh, most of Jeannie's work is on charts, so she has to concentrate too, or she forgets which square she's on. Yeah, that's true. It is important to concentrate, she says, and reads all the comments in the middle of a concentrating round. Talking about myself. But I want to read the comments as well. Renee says, there was a woman at the festival that was spinning the wool fresh off the sheep. Fresh off the sheep? Well, she cut it first, right? She wasn't like from the sheep into the... She had to cut it, right? That's cool. Fresh. And Vicky says, Ginny, I agree with you. When charts need to be followed, that should be total quiet time. And she says to Renee, I usually spun in the grease, then cleaned the yarn. Really good. Yeah, and it was greasy. It's grease lightning. Oh, sorry. Oh. Let's see here. Come on, front loop. There we go. And that's where I get off. No, I must tie on the, yeah, that's how I do it. Yeah, sure, of course. Well, there, and then this one. And then, whoop. Oh, it's not my dog, but the dog, Dino, who comes running here, hearing the other dogs barking. Oh, where is the back loop now? Down there? Is it that far down? I think so. I hope so. There we go. And then for a decrease, so difficult to see. There. And the next one there. Oh, this is working. Amazing. This is just so amazing that I can do. I'm so proud. Oh. Wow. But it's not easy to find the back loop down here. Is it that one? And the next one. I think it's that one. What? What happened there? Yeah, good. And there. Too much stuffing going on down here. Where are you? Is that one? I already did that one, I feel. Yeah. I must be there then. That seemed like two. That's okay. I think this is going to be so gorgeous. Oh my goodness. A lot of dogs barking. A barking choir. I don't know if you can hear it though. I'm almost there. I'm almost around. I have like 3, 4, 5 stitches left on this concentrating round. This especially difficult round with back loops only, decreasing a lot. And I have too much stuffing going on right in front of me. So it's kind of difficult to find that back loop. There we go. And then for some decrease. Yay. there, and there, and the last decrease probably here now. There, and the final stitch. It's the final countdown. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Ah. Yeah, I made it around. But did I? Is there one more stitch here? Okay. There we are. There we are. Let's see. Look. Well, it doesn't look like much right now, I guess. But it's going to look better when I do one more round. Let me see. Shall I? Oh, I have to cut out of the pink yarn. Put that inside. And then I guess I shouldn't decrease more, because then the neckline will be very narrow. Let me look at that picture. What have they done? Because I've seen those where the head goes like this and there's a pike, and then they make the head by itself and they put it on that pike. I don't want to do that. I want to make them like this. I mean, more like this. But also I don't want it to be falling, the head be falling down. So I can't go in a lot, like the neckline is very thin. So I think I have to leave the neckline at this size. So it cannot be smaller than this. But I'm gonna do one round now of single crochets. At least, maybe, well, not only one. I guess I'm gonna have to do 2 rounds. Well, we'll see when I've done 1 round. What is better? Sorry, I haven't read. Early for fur. I guess I've been missing some comments up here. Glutton punishment. Yeah, I cannot read all of it. But just reading it through a little. I can't comment on all of them now. Because that doll is going to be adorable. Yes, I think so too. It's the law of attraction. Nice, normal people. It makes my day when you find people that like to talk about fiber. Yeah. And Pam Doncini says, I try to talk to my family about fiber things and their eyes glaze over. But they smile and nod and pretend to listen at least. And Vika says, Jeannie, my sister is the same way. I've offered to make her things, but she says no. Yeah, isn't this unicorn adorable? It has 17 different colors, including the black and white on the eyes and the sand color on the body. 17 different colors. Made her Saturday? Well, yesterday? I think Saturday. And the squirrel I made yesterday, together with what was supposed to be a teddy bear, and it turned out to being a mouse. So I put on a tail. And then the other unicorn I made also yesterday. Smurf vibes. Did you sell the unicorns at the market? Yes, I did. I had 5 and I sold all 5. So that was the only thing that sold out. So that's why I made 5 new. But now I've got 8, 10, I don't know. I had 5, 6. I think I have in total made 17. And I've sold 6. 7 I've sold. So then I have 10 now, I think. More or less 10. 8 to 10. Because I've been making them lately. Like crazy. It's been an obsession. Really been obsessed. I think I need another round before I start on the head. We people need a little bit of neck. You know, it's a doll. A doll is kind of like a person, so. But after this round, I will increase again. So the head is getting its shape. Oh, oh, oh. Ooh. Gina says, Vicky, well, I'm lucky then. Lucky then, because my family loves me to loves me to make them things. The last thing I made them was socks. A pair of black ones for my husband and multicolored ones for my daughter. Cool. Erin says, I knew they would sell. That is awesome to hear. Yeah, and 4 of them were bought from 4 or 3 girls in my class. I think 4 of them, and one for a colleague of mine, for somebody in Finland or Sweden. She's Finnish, and her husband is from Sweden. And Vicky says, my brother-in-law is totally different. I made him a whale. He turned it into a rabbit. Then I made him a clownfish, which he has hanging over his work table. And Jeannie says, congrats on the sales. How often do you do the markets? Not often enough. I've done 4 markets. I've done 2 Christmas markets at the church, the Sailor Church, Norwegian Sailor Church, that is 15 minutes from here, last year and the year before. And I did 1 Christmas market at a school, at a British school, this year or last year. And then I did the market on my terrace a couple of weeks ago. That's the only markets I've done. It's so difficult to do markets here. Oh, now I started another round. I shouldn't do that. Because now I should increase. It's kind of looking like this is the front and this is the back. I'm going to have to work on that later. Now, increasing. Double and all. 2 single crochets in all the stitches. I guess I should make a pattern. Never ever made a pattern. That's not me. I should write it down when I do this, but I never do. I could write it down now after, because I remember more or less what I've done. For the hands, for example, that I flattened them. I started with 10 single crochets in the ring. Well, I didn't do a magic ring, but in the chain. That was 1 round, and then let's do 2 and 4. 2 singles and an increase. And then 4 singles and an increase. 1, 2, 3, 4, and an increase. 1, 2, 3, 4, and an increase. 1, 2, 3, 4, and an increase. It's getting a bit dark. I should just turn on the light. Guess it's going to be a little better. Yeah, that's better. That was an increase. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and an increase. 1, 2, 3, 4, and an increase. Okay, looking good. I'm thinking it's going to be as big as this. I'm going to do this same thing I do for the head of the unicorns. Maybe a big head, but it doesn't matter when it's a doll. It's very beautiful, I think, when the dolls have the big head. And Rosie says, as a child, I hate the plastic dolls, but this one I would have liked. Oh, thank you. And Vicky says, Jeannie, I did make a blanket for my sister, but now she never uses it. And Laurie says, I collected dolls that I didn't play with. They were supposed to be collected. Yeah, they were supposed to be collected, yeah. And Vicky says, my brother-in-law loves his blanket and uses it quite often. And Jeannie says, I made my husband a lap blanket because he had to be covered. He uses it every time he sits down to watch TV. That's awesome. And Vicky says, Laurie, as a little kid, I had dolls from all over the world, and my dad made huge cabinet for them. They too were never to be played with. I should write patterns. Yeah, Erin, I'm thinking I should. For this, I really think that I should make a pattern. Absolutely. I must stuff more down here. The leg here is too little stuffed. The other one is good. Oh no, can I reach down there? Yes, I can. Luckily. It must be well stuffed. Whew. That would have been a disaster. On the other side, maybe a little bit more as well. What is this? Some plastic thing. What? It was good that I put my fingers in here to find that plastic thing. I didn't want that to be stuffing. And Vicky says, Erin, making pattern is really hard and time consuming. Yes, it is. I've never done it, but I imagine it is. I imagine I can kind of see it when I read the patterns. And because Jeannie says that's why I haven't done it yet. Patterns could be good passive income, but there are a lot stolen. Yeah. And Erin says, my grandma used to sew and she made Cabbage Patch dolls for me and my sister. Cabbage Patch dolls? Cabbage like cabbage? Like the vegetable? You could buy the heads and sew the body. I guess it's what isn't cabbage, real cabbage, right? Just like they looked like cabbage. 2, 3, 4, 5, and increase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and increase. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and increase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and increase. That wasn't increasing. There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and increase. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and increase. Or maybe one more. No, that's, yeah. It's kind of like it's working, like it's even adding up. Mine never adds up. This is never ever going to add up again. This is just a lucky, I'm really lucky at this time. It is adding up. Oh my goodness. Erin is going to eat supper. If you're still here, I'll see you when I get done. Go eat your supper, Erin. Thank you so much for being here. And Vicky says, Erin, explain Cabbage Patch Doll for Linda. Yes, please. They were cute. There was a craze with Cabbage Patch in the early 80s. People couldn't get them. I went to Japan and they were everywhere. Oh, so it's just called cabbage. No, the story was they were born in a cabbage patch. Oh, sort of a story, like the stork. Oh, okay. Then I understand. They weren't made of cabbage. Yeah, I can look it up. Absolutely. Cabbage Patch Doll. Let's find somewhere to do it there. Cabbage Patch Dolls. Oh, those ones. Yeah. They look familiar. What? Rare vintage Cabbage Patch Dolls. 425 euros on Etsy. Yeah, euros. Crazy. 400 euros? Oh my goodness. They were a brand, Cabbage Patch, yes. They are kind of strange looking. Yes, I agree. Each doll came with a birthday and birth certificate. The opposite of Barbie dolls. Yeah, that's true. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world, like a plastic. It's fantastic. Okay, I'm gonna go around here now. I can't wait to do the skirt on this dress. I'm really looking forward to that. And the hair, of course, but the hair I'm gonna have to concentrate and do on my own. They had boy Cabbage Patch dolls too. Okay. Yes, I think, Linda, you could crochet your version of a Cabbage Patch doll. Yeah, maybe this is a Cabbage Patch doll. No, this is, what do I call this? Purpurina doll. A lot of purples. Purpurina doll. I don't know. Purpurina doll? Does that sound nice? I think so. Is there any, is it something, does that exist from before? A purpurina doll? I've never heard about it, so maybe that can be it. This is going to be a big head. Cabezona. We say in Spanish when you have a big head, like a thick head, like, oh, you're so thick, like, you're so stubborn. Cabezona. I had a German Cabbage Patch doll when I was 9, and I won at the carnival. It was cuter than the American version. Good. Today at school we started a marathon. A mathematic marathon. The month of May, the pupils will be doing a lot of mathematics. Not all, every lesson, but a little bit more than usual. And at home they can do as much as they want, but they also have to do exercise. So if they can finish, I don't remember how many exercises, I mean tasks, mathematic tasks or exercises, and kind of running or whatever, doing according to when you can translate it into running, playing football, doing tennis or whatever, combined, doing a marathon in this month, then they will reach the goal. And it's something that the whole of Norway does. I mean, a lot of schools in Norway does it as well. Then came the obsession of reborn dolls. Oh, yeah. And Vicky says, I sewed so many outfits for Cabbage Patch dolls. My friend at that time used to sell all the clothes, and she made a small fortune from all those clothes. She did. So you just made it for her and she sold them? That was very nice of you. Maybe she needed the money. Like, I'm going to gift at least one of the unicorns and one other plushie. I'm not sure which one. I don't think I will gift this. I'm going to keep this. This I have to keep for myself. I think so. I was thinking maybe this dog. I think I need to keep the squirrel as well. Even though, yeah, maybe it will be 2 unicorns. I will gift it to, because the 17th of May, which is our national day, we're going to celebrate it. And then the 10th graders are having a lottery so they can earn money for their trips, their school trip that they take in the end of the year. So I want to donate those for lottery prizes. And I'm thinking that can also be kind of like a way for me to show, look at what I have. You can order if you want to. Kind of like a little publicity stunt. Kind of. Oh, we'll be going over 2 hours. But I really want to finish this. Not the hair, though. But I kind of want to finish the doll with you guys. I don't think I will. I think I will have to go off in a little while. not that I have to, but feeling like 2 hours is kind of enough. But if you guys want to hang out with me and want me to stay and want to watch how the rest goes, not the hair though, but the head and the skirt, please tell me and I will stay for a little longer. Oh, I can't stay for much longer. I have to remember to go out with the dog. Well, can wait a little bit. No, I didn't get a penny. She needed the money for all her kids. And my kids were already grown and out of the house. It was such fun. That was a really, really nice of you, Vicky. It's so good to do some good deeds, helping each other out. Very, very nice. Like for example, when the pandemic hit, I had some friends from Venezuela that couldn't afford their rent and because they lost their jobs. So I told them that they could come and stay in my house, at my house. So they stayed here. There were 4 people and they stayed here for 13 months. And we had such a lovely time. It was so good. But my friend, she was always worried that I would be offended by them or something. Why would I get offended? Oh, that it would be too much noise, or no, they weren't noisy at all. And maybe they did something that I didn't like. So every month she had to say, Linda, we need to talk. Is everything fine? Yeah, sure, of course it is. Oh, so she could just calm her nerves. Let's see. It's coming along. Big head, but that's good. I'm so happy. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. And then later, I had another family from Brazil that had been living here, and then they moved back to Brazil to try if it was better there, but it wasn't. So when they came back, they had nowhere to stay, and it was in the middle of the tourist season, so it was impossible to get a place to stay, at least affordable. So they stayed at my place for 7 months, and we also had a very, very good time. And they had 2 small girls. Now they're 9 and 7. Crazy how time flies. That was 2 years ago already. I think they're 9 and 7. Maybe they're 10 and 8. Oof. Time goes by so quickly. Oh, I don't know how much I should do before I am decreasing again. I have to do it a bit more, right? It needs to be taller before I decrease. 2 rounds more, maybe. But I want to start the skirt. Should I start the skirt? I want to. I'm going to leave the head and go down to the skirt, attaching the pink yarn again. I don't have to do this. I can just... So now I'm going to crochet upside down. Upside down. Oh, you turn me inside out. And round, upside down. Where should I start? Here. But I'm wondering, should I do this or should I do the other? Well. You don't say. Okay. Single crochet. Which one is it? I'm just taking a random stitch here. I don't think I'm taking the back loop. Back loop? Front loop. Well, I don't think it matters. It doesn't matter much. Doesn't really matter at all. Da, 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 da. I really want to see how this skirt is going to turn out. A dress. Skirt-shaped dress. Here I am, and within the dreams of my hand, sees through the dark, and I'm really slipping away next to mine. And I know I'll be hunting high and low. High. There is no end to the lengths I'll go to, hunting high and low. High. There's no end to the lengths I'll go to. Itching. I don't know. Is there a mosquito here now, maybe? Maybe the mosquito is biting me. Maybe Carlos has come out from the woodworks or whatever, wherever, biting my nose or whatever. Carlos the mosquito. I say that. I normally say that, oh, it's just Carlos the mosquito, because there aren't many mosquitoes here, but the ones that are here, they bite. They leave a lot of bites on my arms and legs. Oh yeah. So even though there may just be one, the bite seems kind of tells us they're a dozen. Come on. Now I am around the first round. Is it the most difficult? Because I have to find where to make the stitch. Now that I've been come around once, it's going to be much easier. There we go. So I was thinking I wanted to do, maybe I should just do one more round of single crochets before I do the increasing. I was thinking doing increasing every round, 2 single crochets in every stitch, because I think that's going to make it wavy. Not sure, but I think so. So I'm going to try that after the second round. The fuzz is getting everywhere. Here, there, and everywhere. Here, there, and everywhere. I'm going to show you when I'm done with the second round how it is looking right now before we really start on the skirt. Really get going on the skirt part. It's getting dark, too dark to see. Oh, I can see because I got light. Yeah. Okay. This is how it is for now. It's just a little bit like that. I think I'm going to go another 2 rounds, at least one, before I start the increasing part. I think I need to get past here before it's going to get wavy. I think it's going to be strange if not. So another 2 rounds of this. It's going to be. The arm is in the way. It's kind of shading my sight. Thank you, Renee. Renee says, you're so fast. Thank you so much. Yes, it's getting cute. I agree. I agree with you totally. Another arm is shading my view, hindering my view. Now it's good again. I feel it in my fingers. It's hard on my hand, my fingers. Vicky asks, Linda, what size hook are you using? I'm using hook size number 4.5 because my 4 is in my recliner still. I prefer using a 4. Yeah, I prefer that. And phone calls, says Jeannie, back in a bit if you're still here. Okie dokie, you go talk to that person. One more round before we'll take another look. I guess maybe I'll be using all of this pink yarn. This is what I got left. I'm not sure if I have more inside or if I need to buy more if I don't have enough, but I think I will have enough. But not more than just if I'm going to do those waves, because that is going to take a lot of yarn actually when I'm doubling down on every round. Probably. If it doesn't work, I may take it up again and then frog it, and then it will be not spending that much yarn, but we'll see. Vicky says, size 4.5. I hate using the small hooks anymore. My go-to size is 6. Yeah, a lot of people use 6 or 6.5, but I guess my tension, even though I'm thinking that my tension is tight, it can't be that tight. Even I have holes sometimes. I can see that, oh, this wasn't tight enough. I should do something here. Okay, let's see now. Look, it's coming along. But for now, it's just kind of like a t-shirt. Looks like a t-shirt. So we're going to be working another 2 rounds before I start the flowing wavy part. It needs to go further down. We're going down, down, down. Renee has to run. Your grandson gets out of school early on Mondays. Have a good night, everyone, she says. And good night to you too, Renee. Thank you so much for being here. I really, really appreciate you. Oh, yeah, it was Renee. Then Vicky says, I'm working on a shawl with a 5mm, and it's driving me crazy. Also, DK weight yarn. DK weight yarn. I'm not very familiar with, I think that's not so thick yarn, or hiv och hå, snart är skatten år, där kan vi ta det roligt i nästa 100 år. Kan vi ta det roligt i nästa 100 år. It's gonna be such a cute doll. Oh. Ay. The dog is sleeping. He sleeps and he sleeps. I hope that he will. Oh my god! It's almost 9:30. I could stay 10 more minutes. I remember I have to go over to my neighbors and ask if she was the one who heard my dog howling last night and this morning. I mean, supposedly he's been howling the whole day today. When I was at work, I don't understand that because I've never heard him howl like that. I heard him last night howling, and then I took him out to go pee. But that was it. I didn't hear him howl anymore. So I just have to talk to my neighbor and ask if it was a lot or if it was just a little bit. Because if it was a lot, I should bring him to somebody else. But if it's just a little bit, and they were thinking, oh, maybe something happened to me. And it didn't. Yeah. Okay, halfway to the beginning. And then it must be time for us to start the wavy part. And then it's going to be a lot of stitches. Oof, as if it's not a lot of stitches now. How many are there going to be? Oh, my yarn is shrinking. Oh, haven't got much left. So I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough. Maybe I should just do double crochets. 3-4 double crochets in every single crochet. And that's going to make it curly. There we go. This is how it is now. Like that. It's taking its time to go down. Ay, ay, ay. Shall I just go wavy now? Trying to do some double crochets here. Let's see. Like making a scrunchie. Maybe let's just take 3 instead of 4. Oh, come on, come on. Hi, Annette again. You can use lavender oil against mosquito bites. Maybe they will not bite you. That's a tip. Lavender oil. I should have to purchase that then. Let's see here now. How is this working out? No way. It's standing out like crazy. Don't like it. Is it too early, too soon maybe? Or maybe it will be better when I go the whole way. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do the whole round, and if it doesn't work, then I'm just gonna frog it. Did you not crochet Lola doll with clothes to change? No. What did I call her? Purpurina doll. The Purpurina doll has not got clothes to change, because if you crochet clothes on top of it, it's going to be very bulky. So that's why you do it on the body. But this is it's I connected it here, but then it's flows here. So you can open it like this, but you cannot take it off. And I may do something around here, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it kind of seems like you can take these socks off, but you cannot. They are there as well. And Vicky says, I can hardly wait to see Dolly finished, but for now I will have to go. It's dinner time here in my house. See you later, Linda. Have a wonderful rest of the night, and I will see you soon. Thank you so much for being here, Vicky. Yeah, I think also I will I'll do this round and I'll go off as well. So I'll see how it's working just with one round of this wavy part. And then I'm going to go off and work on it later, because I need to go to my neighbor. And then I need to go take the dog out again. Yeah, take care, you too, Vicky. One, two, and three. One, two, and three. One, two, and three. One, two, and three. I've got a long way to go. Oof, 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 oof. One, two, and three. One, two, and three. One, two, and three. One, two, and three. I think I'm just halfway there. Not even that. One, two, and three. One, two, and three. Yeah, that's right, huh? No, I cannot finish the whole thing here because I need to go to my neighbor before 10 o'clock. I just gotta do halfway. One, two, and three. Oh. One, two, and three. One, two, and three. One, two, and three. This is a back. Well, it's not too bad, but I think I should have waited a little before I did it. I think it should have been longer before I did it. Probably. I was kind of like, oh, I see your underwear. Yeah. Well, I'm going to stop there. Thank you so much for being here and for all of your likes and all of your comments. Love reading them. Love talking to you guys, chatting with you. So see you later, at least on Thursday. I'll go live again. Maybe you'll be here. And maybe I'll just stop in tomorrow or Wednesday as well. Who knows? Well, thank you so much. Take care, everyone. And thank you so much for being here. Bye-bye.